Hey ladies, I'm just going to show you some of the ab exercises that you can do as part of the 21-day 8-minute ab challenge. So I'm going to show you the 8 fundamental ab workouts very quickly, and also some alternatives, so if you want to switch it up on a day-to-day basis, or if there's some exercises that get a little too intense, you'll have a couple others that you can play with as well. So I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, show you some of the fundamentals of each exercise, as well as some of the things to look out for in order to do it properly and avoid doing it in such a way that you might cause injury or just not get the benefits of the ab results that you're looking for. So we're going to get started. First of all, what the challenge is that for 21 days, every single day, you do ab exercises for 8 minutes. So you're going to do 8 different exercises for 1 minute each without a break in between. Now granted, it might happen that you take a little bit of break. It happens for me as well. That's totally fine. But the goal is to do it pretty intense, is to do it with high intensity. So 8 exercises, 1 minute each. You can use the timer on your phone. Otherwise, it's usually between 30 to 40 reps that comes out to about a minute if ever you don't have a timer close to you. And you will see incredible results. So here we go. So the first exercise that you're going to do is the classic crunch. So with your back flat onto your mat or whatever your floor you're doing this on, knees bent, heels underneath the knees, hands behind your head with the elbows open wide, pressing your belly button to your spine as if you're pulling up the zipper of tight jeans. And then slowly you're going to lift up, but using your core to lift up, not just using your head, because otherwise you're going to create a kink in your neck. So just a couple crunches to just show you. So using your core, keeping the elbows open, pressing the belly button to spine. And with your breath, you can inhale to start, and then exhale as you come out and come up, and you can exhale through your mouth. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. So that's the first exercise. Now from here, we're going to go into bicycle twists. So with your back straight, your knees bent, and your calves parallel to the floor. You inhale to start, and as you exhale, lift the head and shoulders, twist to the right as you extend the left leg, okay? And you want to keep, you can't see my left foot here, but the foot is really active, so you can point the toes, flex the toes, your left leg is really strong. And you're going to inhale back to center, exhale other side. Now you can do this pretty quickly. Inhale, exhale, bring the elbow and knee together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, again for 1 minute. Now from here, you can bring your thumbs underneath your bum. You're going to stretch your legs up, belly button to spine. And we're going to do what I call kind of the Tarzan climb. And this is going to target your lower abdominals, whereas what we were just doing before, targeting the obliques. So every exercise targets a different area of your core. So with your toes flexed towards your face, you're going to pretend as you're climbing up a rope, reaching the right fingertips towards the left toes, then climbing with the other hand, left hand, right toes. You're going to do that a few times, okay? And if you ever feel sensitivity in your neck, I like to kind of tuck my chin in. If it gets a little too much, just take a little bit of break, and you can even do this with pulsations supporting the head and neck if you're feeling it a little too much. This is a really great one to get into the deep abdominals. Okay, the next one, we're going to go back to obliques. So you're going to turn onto the right side, and that's going to count for 1 minute. You're going to bring your left hand behind your head, and your elbow is going to be pointing towards your left hip. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to crunch up. So here we're really getting into the side abdominals, and your knees are just bent on like a 45-degree angle. You don't have to have them really squeezed into your body, just a little bit, okay? So this you're going to do for 1 minute on this side. Now, a variation here, if you want to go, next level, you can bring your right hand down to support, and as you crunch up, you also lift your hips up. So you're doing a little bit of both. Now this, I find really intense, so you don't have to do it, but if you want to take it next level, you can. So the right side is 1 minute, left side is another minute. So again, just your hand supporting your head, but you're lifting through the side of your body. Okay, so you've already got 4 exercises right there. Now next exercise is butterfly. Bringing the soles of your feet together, your knees open up to the side, You can interlace your fingers, press your palms towards your feet. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to do a few pulsations as you exhale. You just kind of lift and press. Okay, so here you're targeting, you know, that six-pack that we want to see, because there's different levels and different layers of your abdominals, what we see, but we want to really work the deeper levels as well. But this is going to work your upper abdominals and the outer sheath. So you just keep on pulsating. Again, sometimes my neck gets a little bit sore when I'm doing this, so you can also bring your hands behind your head. Okay, so doing that one for a minute. Okay, now next one, so you're gonna get still on your back. You can extend your legs up to the ceiling. Bring your thumbs towards your buttocks and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower the legs just to hover over the floor about an inch. You can lift the gaze towards the toes and start to kick. Now there's a couple options here. You can kick for 1 minute, or you can also just hold and hover for 1 minute, so using your stabilizer muscles as well. You can also scissor kick. And what I like to do is I like to alternate. So in my 1 minute where I'm on my back here, I will kick for 10, hold for 10, and scissor kick for 10, and alternate until I'm done my minute. All right. Now, your final exercise, you're going to come up onto your buttock. So you want to be on the sit bones entirely. Your lower back is protected with your core pressing down, and your chest is lifted. So we're going to be doing rower. So you can lift your calves up off the mat, arms parallel to one another. You're going to row for about a minute. Now I focus on my legs. You don't have to go super far, because if you go too low down, you're going to also be straining your back muscles, and that's not where we're bringing our attention here. So you want to keep kicking your legs and breathing. So since this is minute 8, you're really going to feel this one, but you want to push through the entire exercise. Now, a couple other options for you in terms of ab exercises. You can also do plank. You can hold plank for an entire minute. Now, if you're going to do that, you want your elbows underneath the shoulders. You can interlace your fingers, hide the little pinky finger so the palm is all down onto the mat. And your hips come parallel to the mat. So tendency is we're going to have our hips lifted up, but you want your whole body parallel to your mat and your heels pressed back. Now you can hold here for a minute, or another exercise that's really great is what you do is you bring your left knee to the left elbow, stretch it back. Right knee, right elbow, or right tricep rather, stretch it back. Now you do that for a minute, and you're going to feel it working your entire abdominals, working the obliques. So that's another variation. So that's a 9th exercise. So if you want to switch it up, you can also do that. Another one that you can do is dolphin plank. So you can start in kind of a modified downward dog, and then move forward to plank. Bring your mouth over the hands, pressing back, coming to dolphin plank. So you can do that for a minute. This is also really good for your shoulders. Another option is side planks. So you can have your hand underneath your shoulders. You can have your feet stacked one on top of the other, reaching the left arm up. You can also have your left hand to your hips. You can have your right knee down. Okay, so this is going to work your obliques. So this might just be one that you stay here for a minute on each side. So 1 minute for the right side and 1 minute for the left. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 more options in terms of different abs exercises that you can do. The first 8 that I show you are the ones that I focus on. These other ones are just, again, options. So another one that I really like is eagle abs. So bring your right leg over the left, lifting the feet up off the mat. You can reach the arms up overhead, and then pass the right arm underneath the left. So it's almost like you're becoming a bit of a twister. Now you pull your knees away from you, lift the elbows up towards your nose as you breathe in. And as you exhale, you bring the knees and elbows together. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, together. So you would do it with your right leg wrapped over the left for 1 minute. And then you would switch sides, left leg over right, left arm underneath the right for 1 minute. Or if you want to do it as an exercise, well, you could just switch at the halfway point. Okay, so this is a really good one as well. You'll definitely feel it. The last exercise I want to give you as an option, it's kind of a resistance one. So your knees are bent, your calves are parallel to the mat, your hands come against your thighs, your belly button's pressing down towards the floor. So you're going to press your thighs into your hands into your thighs, and you're just going to hold here for a minute. So you've got control. You can just kind of lay back here, but that's not going to give you the results that you really want. But when you're really creating your own resistance, you're going to feel your muscles in your abdominal region working really, really hard. So that's the goal here. And you're going to keep your shoulders relaxed, your jaw relaxed too, because sometimes we start tensing up in other areas of our bodies. And then that's it. I mean, there's so many other ab exercises that I could show you, but I just wanted to give you kind of the fundamentals. And I recommend that you get a really good playlist, just a couple songs to get you pumped up while you're doing this. Maybe a little bit of a calendar so you can check off every single day. And maybe taking a picture every day. You'll see the difference that it's going to make in your abdominal region. And having a really strong core is great not only for the beach, but in terms of your health. Great to protect your vital organs in the event that something would happen, but also to protect your lower back and to give you a freaking boost in confidence. So I hope you have a really good time with the challenge. I'm really glad that you're doing it, and you can share this video with your friends to let them know all about it and get them involved. Why not? I mean, summer is almost over, but it doesn't matter. We want to feel good about ourselves, and challenges can be fun. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Just let me know. Okay, see you later.